we will take them down.
If we do that, they'll kill all of us.
You can hide from them.
I'm gonna find her, and this will all be over.
I heard him say that the president killed someone.
But sooner or later,
No!
This is my fault!
everyone must face their demons.
We found the body.
Tyler Perry's The Oval.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Tyler Perry's The Oval video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for The Oval, Season 2, Episode 4. If you're a fan of The Oval, if you love The Oval, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on The Oval, you get them. Now, the title to this episode is The Fencer, and it's called that because they talk about how they took Jason for fencing lessons and stuff like that because they found that sword. So they're talking about how maybe that could be one of his fencing swords, but I highly doubt it. That dude is crazy, man. He is crazy, and honestly, he might have killed Denise. We don't know yet for sure, but he might have done it. But this episode was crazy. I'm going to give this one right here a 9 out of 10. Now, when the episode first starts, we see Victoria and Hunter in the same spot where we left off in the last episode. They're talking about that sword. They're talking about why it would be in that chest. And they're also talking about that day, when they went out to eat. And Hunter is saying that, Jason wasn't even there at the time Denise came up to the room. And Victoria is like, man, what time did that whore come up here? And he says, I don't know, like 2 o'clock. So she says that, they left around 1:30, but then they turned around and Jason came back in the White House. So he might have killed Denise. Hunter acts like he doesn't want to believe that Jason is crazy as hell, but Victoria knows what's up. Hunter doesn't want to believe it, but Jason might have done it. I originally did not think Jason was the one that did it, but we might find out that he was the one. Now, next we see Diane talking to Max, and also Lily is there at the table, and they're talking about their future plans, going forward with taking down the president, the whole administration. And Max is saying that they're crazy if they think they're actually going to get away with doing this. He said that, the people in the White House are so powerful, no matter what they do, it's not going to make a difference. He said they can keep trying as much as they want, but they will kill and kill until they get their way. Max does not think that they'll be able to pull it off, but Diane says that she has a plan. She's going to go to the press. She said the press is a powerful thing. They're going to live stream and stuff like that to take down the White House. And Max said that's still not going to work. Bobby, he walks in and he joins the conversation. He says, I promise you, we're going to take them down. Don't worry, we got this. And Max just doesn't think it's going to happen. They also talk about Max's wife and where she's at. Diane put her away, so that his family would be safe. Now, next we see Barry, and he goes in the room with Sharon, and they start talking about that money. Barry says, look, you need to be honest. Where did this money come from? Sharon says she doesn't know what he's talking about. She's clueless as to what's going on. She does not know where this money came from, and she's telling the truth. Because you ruthless fans out there, you know that this is Ruth's money. It's Ruth's money. Ruth Truesdale, it is her money. And Barry doesn't know this, neither does Sharon, but they're arguing about it, and Sharon ends up going to the couch because she just is sick of Barry assuming stuff and blaming her. Next we see Nancy. She pulls up and she tries to get in the house. She sees that, Richard changed the locks, and here comes this nosy neighbor, man. She is nosy as hell. She comes to the gate and she's all up in the business. She's asking how Richard has been, how the whole family has been. And she's like, do you want me to call Richard? Did he forget to give you a key? Like, is it any of your business, woman? Come on now, it is not your business. I mean, this is between Nancy and Richard. Take your ass in the house. Why are you worried about it? It's late at night. It's dark out. Why is this woman outside? Why was she peeping out the windows, waiting for Nancy to pull up just to come outside and get in her business? This woman is a trip. But Nancy says, I got this. Sharon is coming to the door. Don't worry about it. So Nancy goes in the house and she's with Sharon in the kitchen, and they're saying how nosy that neighbor is. But then Sharon says she has a question for Nancy. She wants to ask her if she knows anything about some money up in Barry's room. She said, no, I don't know nothing about no money, but you can ask Richard. I don't think nobody had no money, but you can ask him. And Nancy is asking where Barry's at. Sharon says that he's asleep, so Nancy goes upstairs. Now we see Sam come home, and he wants to talk to Priscilla. She's acting crazy, man, because she's seen his shit was hard coming out of the first lady's room. So Priscilla's in the bed, and Sam says, yo, I know you're up. I know you can hear me. Don't act like you're asleep. And she raises up and says, explain yourself then. So he starts explaining it, saying that, you know, he went into her room and she was in the bathroom sitting on the tub. He says that she was in her robe and she came over to him and wrapped her legs around him and held it tight. And then she just kept teasing him, and she tried to go down on him and give him head. And he says that he stopped her. But to be 100 though, I don't remember Sam stopping her right away. I think she really did give my boy head right away, you know, for a little bit. I think she actually did give him head for a couple seconds. Of course, Priscilla acts crazy. She is like, are you serious? You're gonna let that happen? And even though Sam says that he stopped it, she still doesn't believe it. And she tells his ass to get out. She says that she's gonna kill the first lady. And she's just crazy, man. We see a different side of Priscilla in this season. We did not see Priscilla act like this in season 1, but we see that she does not play. We see Sharon on the couch getting ready to go to sleep, and Kareem calls her, and he just wants to check on her, I guess. This dude is getting on my nerves, man. I really don't like Kareem on this show. That's just my opinion. I don't like this dude. But, you know, she's saying how her and Barry aren't getting along, and he says that, you know what, I'm gonna get off the phone because I don't want to talk to you knowing that a man is treating you wrong and stuff like that. This dude is just trying to suck up to her, and I'm tired of it. Then we see Barry come in the living room, and she has to hang up because he's coming, and he says that he apologizes. He didn't mean anything that he said, and he wants her to come back to bed. And she said no, she's tired of his shit. She's staying right there on the couch, and she tells him to get out. Now next we see Max standing outside the cabin and Bobby sitting there. They're having a conversation about what to do next, you know, what to do going forward, taking down the president and everybody else. They're trying to think of a plan. Oh, and also Max says that he can tell that Bobby is in love with Lily. And then here comes Lily. She says good morning. She comes outside. They tell her that they were trying to think of a plan, and she says that maybe she should go back to Donald. Bobby said absolutely not. That is not happening. And Max thinks it's a good idea. Lily thinks that she should go back to Donald. This way she can be on the inside. Donald only cares about his public appearance. So having Lily on his side to the public would be a good thing. And Donald knows this. So I don't think Donald would hurt Lily in any way. But it's Kyle that might try to do something. But Bobby is definitely against the idea. He does not want his girl going back to Donald because let's face it, Bobby really does feel for this woman. Now next we see Kyle and Donald, and once again, this is one of those scenes I really do not like. They were talking about Diane, what to do with her, where to find her. Kyle says that he tracked her car somewhere, but she didn't bring her phone with her or something, so he couldn't track her all the way. But he said she's definitely working with somebody, and he said that he's gonna find her. Then these two act all lovey-dovey, and once again, I don't want to see that shit. So let's not talk about the rest of the scene. But next we see Priscilla, and she calls Alonzo. She wants to know if there's any update on Gene, and he says nope. He checks the cameras again, and he said there's definitely something strange going on. She never checked out, you know, she never left for her shift. He said that it's just weird as hell. And Priscilla said she's gonna go to the hospital and ask Miss Laura if she knows anything. So if Priscilla really does go to the hospital and talks to Miss Laura, she's definitely gonna find the truth. Now next we see Bobby sitting in the back of the cabin, and I gotta say, this is a beautiful view. This is a really nice cabin. But Lily comes out there, she wants to join them, and they're just talking more about their plan. Lily is talking about how she has to go back to Donald, and Bobby is worried, saying, what if he has Kyle kill you or hurt you or something? And Lily says, don't worry about it. He just cares about the public, how we look to the public and stuff like that. Lily says this is the best move and it has to be done. And then Bobby agrees and says, okay, but you better call me every day, no excuses. And then Lily says that she wants to go outside because she'd never done it outside before, so she wants to go smash outside. Now next, this is when we find out that the money is Ruth's. Richard and Nancy are arguing, and Barry comes in and says, yo, what is going on? But then he brings up the money and says to Richard, do you know anything about any money up in my room? And he says, no, like, what are you talking about? This is a lot of money. I don't know anything about that. And Sharon comes in and says, well, it's not mine, and I'm tired of him accusing me. And Nancy says how she recognizes that shoebox. She says that nobody's been up in that room except for those four and also Ruth. She says 5 years ago that she bought Ruth a pair of her favorite shoes, and she definitely recognizes that shoebox. So Barry is questioning things. He says, why would Ruth be up in my room? And if this is her money, where did the knife come from? And Sharon says that maybe Ruth tried to set him up. So they're putting 2 and 2 together. They're trying to figure it out. But now all of them think that it might be Ruth's money, and it definitely is. And then Richard said he has to go to work. Nancy leaves the room, and Sharon says to Barry, you can apologize to me now. And he doesn't apologize. And honestly, why wouldn't Barry just apologize? Like, he was wrong about Sharon, so just say sorry, man. Why you gotta act like that? That's the exact reason why she keeps talking to Kareem, because Barry keeps acting funny, man. Barry just needs to quit acting like that and just treat Sharon like a damn queen, because then she won't even talk to that lame dude. Barry's just messing up, in my opinion, man. Now we see Sam eating breakfast, and Priscilla comes downstairs and she's getting ready to go to work. Sam says, look, I can't let you go to work. And Priscilla says, you can try to stop me. And also Sam says that he knows Priscilla took all his money out of his accounts. But he was saying how he can't let her go to work because she said she's gonna choke the first lady, she's gonna kill her. She said she's gonna do all kinds of stuff to her. And Sam says that he cannot let her go. And she said, once again, I said try to stop me, and she walked out. Now next we see Hunter and Victoria going back and forth once again, and she's messing with the chest, and we see Jason walk in. He gets home and he's acting like he just wants to go in his room and not be bothered. And Victoria said, there's no body under the bed. We found the body. And he's trying to deny it at first, but then she says, come on, dude, we know you did it. So then he says he had no choice. He said Jean was trying to kill him. I mean, come on now. Jean seemed like a sweet young lady. She didn't seem like she was just gonna kill nobody for no reason. So that story just sounds like bullshit. Hunter is basically just standing there while Victoria is going in on Jason. She's letting Jason have it. You know, she is dogging him left and right. And then she ends up putting her hands on him. She slaps him. And Hunter has to break up the fight because they're literally trying to choke each other out and stuff like that. And then Victoria says, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna be? Your second victim? And then Jason says, my fourth. So he has killed 3 people already. And we know about 2 of them for sure. Jean, the grandma, and then he also said something about when he was killing Jean, he said, you're making me do this again. So that means that he's done it before. So that's the 3rd victim. Somebody that we don't know about. I'm guessing a woman that he tried to rape and he killed her. I don't know. But we're probably going to find that out later on in the season. But I thought this episode was great, man. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. What did you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think this season is crazy so far? And do you think it's going to get crazier? Comment down below. Let me know. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all the OVO content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.